rolling with Big Rig Radio, 1079. The station where the coffee's strong, the signal's clear, and the only thing wider than the highway is our playlist. Keep them hammers down and them shiny sides up, good buddies. Big Rig Radio, hauling the hits coast to coast. Kick it up.
The blacktop, hammer down that needle's leaning me. Coffee in a stained old thermos, sloshing. Oh, on the stacks like a steam laundry.
Test.
Bounce like splashing in the windshield, stay line coming like a barbed wire snake.
Hey drivers, tired of eating mystery meat at them chain stops? Pull into Bubba's Big Bite Truck Oasis off exit 69. We've got showers hotter than a Georgia asphalt in July, lottery tickets that almost win, and chili so powerful it'll keep you awake clearer than a double espresso, or your money back. Bubba's Big Bite, where the food's fearless and the portions are bigger than your rig. Come on in, if you dare.
This is Big Rig Radio, keeping you updated on the blacktop. Weather ahead, clear skies and smooth sailing. But watch for them four-wheelers driving like they got a death wish. Remember, folks, life's too short to drive bored. Stay tuned for more real country on Big Rig Radio.
Hello, my friends. Oh, did I get this right? Well, it's kind of right. Yeah, that's close enough. Alright, hello my friends. How are you? Hope everyone's well. I've updated my model yet again, if you can't tell. Just some slight changes, nothing big. Entirely different look. It's okay, things happen, things change. People become undead and get cowboy looks. That's fine. Hair suddenly grows, you're allowed to do that. It's okay. We took a week off last week to update the model, and update a bunch of graphics, and fix a few things, and, perpetual improvement. And, of course, we missed one hell of a news week, didn't we? We decided to bomb Iran senseless, which is always fun. You gotta love that, right? Is this... No, okay, whatever. Oh, was that not... Okay, well, it is what it is. I always have technical issues. It's just a way of life, it feels, sometimes. Today's technical issue is... I'm not sure if things are muting properly, but that's fine. It's okay. What does that symbol mean? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, well that button mutes it. I don't know what that other thing means. That's fine. Why isn't my mouth animating properly? I don't know. Maybe I broke something. Model's moving correctly, but the mouth isn't animating. Oh well. So, we're going to, we already have a job picked out for today. We're going to be, I think it's a load of toys headed for Walmart. Toys. What's funny is these kind of jobs, I feel like it's basically never something like a load of toys.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
It's always more like, a whole store load coming from a Walmart distributor. Although I guess it could be that we are driving for a toy manufacturer who is delivering to a Walmart distribution center. I honestly don't know. But truck's on. We're filled up on fuel. Filled. What's going on here? That ain't right. Why am I showing range of 0? Showing a full tank, but something's broken with my range. That's fine. You're allowed to do that, I guess. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, we're not gonna make that turn. Oh, we're gonna hit something. It feels like maybe the game got an update. I don't know, the clutch feels a little less janky now. I wonder if that's a thing. Alright. My nose is a little stuffy.
Turn left. In 650 feet, turn right.
Well, so now that we're moving on our way to pick up our trailer for Walmart, how about that news week we missed? Wow. Bombed the hell out of Iran. Just absolute devastation overnight and shit. Incredible. It turns out when you aren't being hindered every literal step of the way by gay race communists, you can just do things. You are allowed to just do stuff. Oh, hold on. I forgot to pin my chat here so I can see it. Oh, hang tight for 1 second. Where are we at here? There we go. Alright. Now I can see chat. I use StreamerBot for chat, and I forgot to use Power Toys to pin it. Anybody who doesn't know about it, Power Toys is a set of tools for Windows 10 and higher that give you some nifty additional features. Like for instance, you can pin any window on top, and nothing except for administrator spawned windows will go above it, which is very useful for like streaming for your chat display and that kind of thing.
Keep to the left.
Which is what I'm using it for. A StreamerBot with all of my chats in one place, and that way I can keep an eye on them over top of the game window. So, StreamerBot's cool, very neat. But yeah, we were talking about Iran. Just overnight, demolished them, killed their Ayatollah, and then we killed the other Ayatollah, and then I think another one, and then we took out the or Israel. I don't know which, whether it was us or Israel. And then we took out the Council of Choice or Decision, or whatever the hell they called it. Their body that chooses a new Ayatollah, like 88 people, just obliterated them. You can just do that. I mean, honestly, that's how it's going to go. We'll just keep off knocking off Ayatollahs until they pick Marco Rubio. Yeah, that's how that's going to go. Once they pick Marco Rubio, we'll stop knocking off Ayatollahs.
Keep to the left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I always love this little interchange when we're getting heading north from the office. The Hammer Lane Logistics office is here in Austin, Texas. And anytime we head north, we got to do this little loop around. So I feel like I said we missed a heavy news week, and now I'm trying to think back, other than Iran, what all happened in the last week that's worth chatting about. And now, of course, I can't remember. Can't think of anything offhand. I mean, there's a lot of second order.
And then continue straight.
Second order sort of things that come with Iran. You know, it's not just the Iran issue. It's also like wow, that guy's ballsy. You know, it's not just Iran, it's like one thing I've been interested in seeing, well, not interested in seeing exactly, but one thing that I've seen that has been interesting is the sudden division between right-wing influencers. The division between the No More Forever Wars crowd and the, go in and bomb the shit out of Iran crowd. Personally, I think that if the new Forever War is going to be us going in and unaliving like all of their leadership in days and then piecing the fuck out, I'm gonna have a hard time not becoming a fan of these new kinds of wars. Iran has been threatening the United States one way or another for my whole life, more or less. And it's nice to just go in and do shit. Just poop, get rid of them. Problem solved. No more problem. They say mo money, mo problems. The opposite is true. Less Ayatollahs, less problems. Just go in and whack a few Ayatollahs, and all of a sudden you're good to go. I mean, at least hopefully it works out that way. Who the hell knows? There's always the distinct possibility that we kill a bunch of Ayatollahs and somehow they find more. I saw one post by this account I follow on X. I think it's Teoki. I don't really know, but it was like it looks like you're just feeding Ayatollahs to America, and to some degree, the post is right. It's kind of funny. They are just feeding Ayatollahs to us, and we're hungry.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Oh, that turn's coming up.
Turn right.
I wasn't paying attention. That turn came up faster than I was expecting. So, I mean, Robert Mondavi Winery. Did I not choose the Toys to Walmart run? Because that doesn't seem like Toys to Walmart. That's a winery. Oh, no, okay. Turns out I did not choose Toys to Walmart. I picked a planter going to ADM. I mean, I could take dry fruit to Walmart for like half the price. It's not honestly that different from per mile, but it's a shorter trip, that's for sure. I wish these showed, am I missing it? I wish these showed the total miles, not just dollars per mile and dollars. I mean, obviously I can do that math quickly, hopefully, but it would be nice to just see it. Do we want to do a trail? You know what, let's just do this. Fuck it. More money, more per miles. Take that job.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Alright, let's see here. Can I see my trailer? No, I don't see it anywhere. I am, however, going to go around behind because I have a suspicion that's how that's going to work. A lot of these places in this game are set up so that you can kind of circle behind the joint to get into a perfect lineup for your trailer. And I suspect that's what this place is going to be set up like. Let's see, there's the dried fruit that's going to Walmart. That Penske trailer right there. And I suspect that mine, the planter, is not right next to it, okay? Where the hell is my trailer at? Is that it right there? Yeah, that's it. that planter. Looks like they're selling a used planter to ADM. Excuse me. All right. As usual, you guys can't see my mirrors while I'm backing up here, but you're gonna have to just trust me. Boop. Are we in? Not quite. There we go. Alright.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
Connecting the trailer there. Give us just a second to hook that up. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Alright, cool. Now we can get the hell out of here. Real close to that dumpster. Uh-oh. That was close. I could have swore I was going to nail that bollard.
In 650 feet, turn right. Turn right.
Traffic's kind of heavy for 8. What is it? Like 8:30 at night here in the game. Kind of gotta. Oh hell! Look at that. Okay. Oh, give me a break already. At some point, you just kind of want to turn out and spook them into stopping. Okay. Are we going to sit here forever or what? Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Alright, on the road again. With a load. Big planter going up to Idaho. You know, I said I wasn't going to do any more north-south trips because it's always such a pain in the ass, and I'm immediately reminded with the constantly shifting speed limits. The north to south highway system in the United States is terrible. Just absolute dog water. There's no, like, it feels like there's no interstates exactly. It's just these long roads with little towns connecting them. Always takes forever to get anywhere. So yeah, what I was kind of chatting about before we picked up our load is the whole just the division in right-wing influencers and content creators immediately after the Iran notification, and some people that I really didn't expect to take the position they did, and some people I completely expected to have the position they did. Like Marjorie Taylor Greene, completely expected her to be like anti-Trump. I feel like that's just kind of how she is. Anti-Trump to some degree. And so her reaction wasn't completely unexpected. Other reactions were a little less expected. The Hodge twins, for example. I was not expecting them to be whatever that was. If you follow them in more than one place, you may recall they were actually pro on Facebook and anti on X, which was interesting. And as far as I know, from what I was seeing posting, it's because they have an employee who manages their Facebook posting while they are themselves posting to X. And you know what? I get it. Okay, like I wouldn't post to Facebook either. I don't post to Facebook. But I mean, if that's the case, man, you really got to be sure you're on brand. I feel like if you have an employee who is posting to platforms for you, which, you know, it's fine. Once you get a certain size, you kind of need some help in that regard. But if that's what you're gonna do, oh shit, stalled the truck. Why is this constantly a problem? Anyway, I guess the clutch issue with the truck isn't fixed. Just stalled it twice. Anyway, yeah, if that's what you're going to do, if you're going to have employees like posting for you on other platforms, your employee should really know better than to have an opinion that you haven't already defined. Like if there's breaking news, if there's breaking fucking news going on, I feel like it's really irresponsible for your employee to not know to, like, hang on, wait a minute, find out what, you know, their boss thinks about something before posting about it. Wildly irresponsible otherwise. Like, look at, like, the Hodge twins, for example. Whoever their employee is posting, you know, takes without finding out what those takes should be, and now they're kind of in a situation where they look like they have no spine or no dedication to a cause, so to speak. And that's besides, that whole thing is besides the point that I think they're kind of being like pussies. That's Mrs. Hammerlane saying something. We'll have to check what she said at the next stoplight. Mrs. Hammerlane, if you're watching, I know you see my my X posts, but I don't know if you can actually tune in. I'll check your message in a minute, Mrs. Hammerlane. Carolina, or Carolina. She says Carolina because the name comes from another story that we wrote together. I say Carolina in this context because, I don't know, it just sounds better for the character of her, like, VTuber, Carolina Lane. Flows off the tongue. But I missed what she said. I'll have to look. But anyway, the whole Hodge twins thing, like, besides their flippity-floppity kind of position, there's also the issue that, like, their position is stupid. Now, full offense to anybody who's, like, complete, like, super against the war, but you're also a supporter of, like, Trump and the GOP. Genuinely kick rocks. If you're, like, anti-war in general and you're like, any conflict is no good, then yeah, obviously, I guess that's gonna continue to be your position, and that's fine. Oh my god. Okay. That's gonna continue to be your position. That's perfectly fine. But, it's so weird to see so many right-wing influencers who are like, no, wait, we shouldn't attack the epicenter of radical Islam. Okay. And why not exactly? It's like, oh, it doesn't benefit America. Like, trust me, decapitating radical Islam benefits America. It absolutely does. You're cutting off command and control for, if terror cells sleeping in the United States are actually real, then you're cutting those off from command and control. If whoop, I don't even see what the speed limit is here. I just have it set to 65. It cuts off funding. What does that say? 80. Jesus, okay. Way under speed limit. It cuts off funding to all these stupid assholes in radical Islamic terror groups, like what is it, the Al-Assam brigades? I don't remember, but fuck them, fuck them. I can't remember what the name was. I found out the other day that all of these jerk-offs on Twitter, or X, whichever you call it, oh, you know what? Is that why I don't like this truck? Oh god, okay. Oh, I can... Wow, that's kinda neat. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, okay. Oh god. We can turn that display off. That button doesn't do anything. Okay. I was seeing if I could change the display down there that's like a bit... Well, I guess you guys can't see it because my avatar is somewhat in the way. But there's a central display on my truck that in my Peterbilt shows the current gas mileage. Oh god. The Peterbilt shows the current gas mileage. I'm in the Kenworth W900 right now. And it certainly does not show the fuel mileage on that, which, whatever. But who cares, really? It's not that big of a deal. I like it kind of as a scorekeeping sort of thing. Of, you know, am I driving efficiently or not? But it's no big deal. I will say that according to the computer, I'm currently showing like 3,600 miles to this tank. If true, the Kenworth has like dramatically better fuel economy than the Peterbilt, which is interesting because they have the same engine. Not in the real world. I've engine swapped the Peterbilt over to the Cat 3406E. Built out to 800 horsepower, 1,550 foot-pounds of torque. Absolute beast. Jesus, okay. Okay, okay, thank you. Have I mentioned recently how much I hate tour buses? I hate tour buses a lot in this game. I think tour buses are probably my most hated enemy. They're always doing random, useless shit. They drive under the speed limit constantly. And Mrs. Hammerlane, Carolina wants to have a conversation now that I'm live. Sorry, dear, I'll get with you the next time I stop. I'm in a rare situation where I'm on a highway on a north to south pool. So, like, give me a minute, please. Hey, look, my first chatter of the day. My chatters are always spammers because, you know, I don't have an actual audience. I don't have a community. I just talk to spammers. Today it is Streamboo advertising top viewers. I'm going to be honest here, Streamboo, and really to all the other view spamming services, I don't see the point. Like, the only people I really want watching my stream are people who either love America and want to celebrate it with me, or people who disagree and want to politely discuss why. People who like trucks and want to talk about trucks and watch truck driving, like virtual truck driving at any rate. Or people who don't like trucks and want to politely discuss why. Or people who just like VTubing and weird individuals. That's me, weird individual. I think it's a special intersection of crazy when you're enough of a fan of anime to want to pick up this VTubing thing, and you also want to be like a content creator. You want to create some kind of interaction with people. What the fuck is going on up here? Road work. You know, and then your right wing. So yeah, it's a lot of different things intersecting. Somebody's gonna have to let us in here in a minute. It's gonna be this guy. Whoosh! Hoska! Check that out. Just my luck. As soon as I swerve over, the line stops. Damn it. Buddy, if you're going, you better fucking go. into my anime filter here. It's making nights a bit too bright. It's meant to kind of collapse the color palette, introduce kind of a limited palette look and a little bit of banding through the paletization, and some outlining and some color blurring, and there's a bunch of effects going on. But I think one of the bloom operation is blowing out the brightness. You know, it's crazy how my luck works out. Most of my north-south trips, I get stuck in never-ending, what do you call it? I get stuck in, like, never-ending, stops, delays, way stations, going through little towns constantly, a million little stops to answer, Mrs. Hammerlane's questions. And then, as soon as she has some, I'm on a highway with no stops. Just, I wouldn't say perfect open road, but I think it's funny. It happens like that. I have terrible luck. Generally a victim of what do you call it? Poe's law. If something is that Poe's law? If something can go wrong, it will. Yeah, generally a victim of Poe's law. Now, why did you pass me and slow down, you son of a bitch? God, that kind of thing aggravates the shit out of me. Pass and throw on the brakes. Merge and throw on the brakes. Oh boy, okay. Woosah, woosah. You can tell the game is made by Europeans because their concept of American highway system is miserable. People throw on the brakes before getting into merge lanes. Or, I mean, getting into off-ramp lanes. People will pass you and then slow down. Asinine shit that only Europeans would think of. It's okay. I forgive them. It's a great game. I love it. It's just, God, it needs an American traffic sensibility mod. A lot of traffic is way overly cautious. Like, this car in front of me's follow distance is like, it looks like it's at the max follow distance, so he's throwing on his brakes anytime there's something within like a mile of him. And then, again, you guys can't see my mirrors, but I have somebody camping out in the left lane over here, so I can't even get in and pass them. Because just for reference, we're doing like 15 under the speed limit behind this truck, who is riding his brakes somehow uphill.
Use the right exit ahead.
Yeah, thank God. Get me the hell out of here.
In 650 feet, turn right. Turn right.
Why are my lights not on? Jesus Christ. I'm just realizing that I don't have lights on. Give me a break. No wonder it looks so weird and dark. Alright, hang on. Let me respond to Mrs. Hammerlane real quick before she loses her mind. Okay. Okay, forget about that bug all the time. If you tab out of Truck Simulator, it forgets what position your gear splitter's in. And it just assumes that it's like not in any position. So that if you shift from like, it's hard to explain if you don't already know how the how an 18 speed works. Basically, you have a range selector that moves between a low set and a high set of gears, right? And your low set is 1 through 9, or rather 1 through 10, and then your high set is 11 through 18. And then each gear has a splitter that splits that gear position. So 1 and 2 are in one gear position, and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And then you use the high-low splitter, or the high-low range selector, to switch in for the starting at 11. And then 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18 are each on one gear position. So, if you have your splitter in the up position, for example, like you're in 18th gear, actually, it affects both splitter and range. Super annoying. But like, it won't realize what gear you should be in when you shift. It's hard to explain. So if you hear me wind the engine out for apparently no reason, it's not me being unable to drive. It's the game didn't detect my shift correctly because I tabbed out, and subsequently thought I was in neutral. Because apparently if you shift into a gear position and the game doesn't see anything set for the splitter or the range selector, it'll just keep it in neutral. Which, you know, fine, whatever. Minor inconvenience, and over-revving the engine doesn't seem to actually hurt it in this game, so not terribly concerned. I did manage to check Carolina's message. She was telling me what time she would be home and asked what I wanted for dinner. Whatever she wants. That's how I roll. We will eat whatever Mrs. Lane wants for dinner. Okay. Little town. I'm not even sure. Oh, you know what? Fuck. I completely forgot. You guys can't see my status if I forget to start Truckee. Chucky's a neat little app that is handling the... Yeah, there we go. Handles the truck status across the top. You should see an update here now. Okay, sorry, I'm having a problem. Alright. Trying to get Truckee started while I'm still moving here. And trying to keep my damn, keep Warudo calibrated correctly. This model seems to freak out a little bit from time to time because of the spring bone hair. What is this, 70? Nope, it must be 65. I gotta look up how to change the info display on this truck so I can see MPG.
Use the left lane ahead.
Okay. Okay, buddy, I promise you have the right of way at some point here. $65. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Game's feeling a little buggy today. Turn signal wouldn't turn off. Oh good, my favorite thing. 65 mile an hour speed limit, and I'm in a long line of traffic behind a dump truck, it looks like, up there. Any second time or multi-time viewers of my channel probably know that there's a couple vehicles in this game that drive just the most asinine way. Oh no, we must be passing into a lower speed limit zone. Yeah. No, I don't know. Anyway, there's several vehicles in this game that just drive in the most asinine fashion possible. Typically several miles an hour below the speed limit. Yet they will pass or rather will attempt to pass for no reason. Those vehicles are tour buses, fire trucks, ambulances, campers, and dump trucks. All seem to follow the same traffic behavior, which is retarded. Not that they follow the same traffic behavior, but that traffic behavior is retarded. And as you can see, yes, we indeed have a camper up here. So, those several vehicles are never beating the allegations. To make things even better, there's obviously a Subaru right there. We all know that Subaru drivers are never a problem. And just to be clear, I make fun of Subaru drivers pretty often, but I do not count Impreza, Impreza, yes, but WRX and STI drivers are not counted in the Subaru jokes. You guys, we all know that STI and WRX drivers are choosing those cars for a different reason, because they're turbocharged, fast as hell, and all-wheel drive. And Mitsubishi, I don't think they make the Evo anymore. So, without the Evo, if you want a fast turbo all-wheel drive, STI is about it, isn't it? Yeah, see, this is why I love these little towns. You get through a red light, and then you basically just back-to-back red lights. They're so quick that you never get a chance to go through more than one at a time. Oh! Almost smashed the Subaru. That's fine. You're allowed to do that. Just fucking obliterate the Subaru from behind. I think I hear little Lane Jr. has just gotten home. Yeah, there she is. I hear her in the house. I really need to get her to pick a not a VTuber name, because she's certainly not a VTuber, but a VTuber name, something that I can refer to her by while I'm on the stream, because I obviously don't want to refer to her by her real name. Oh man, look, we're gonna get through 2 red lights in one. Oh nope, I'm running this bitch. No, I think I'm good. In my state, if you're in the intersection when the light turns red, you're fine. Like, you can run yellows, but not reds. And I'm going to go ahead and say that I ran a yellow. It's fine. And now I'm behind my favorite, a camper. I could just hit him. Alright, what's he gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, that was a nasty shift. I apologize, transmission. This is a cute little town. There's people outside all over the place chatting. Feels pretty alive. Almost went a little crazy off on that turn, didn't we? Anyway, earlier we were talking about right-wing influencers and unexpected opinions from some of them, and the Hodge twins is one that I really didn't expect. I fully kind of thought the Hodge twins would be pro-eradicating Iran and pro-kneecapping Islam. Hey, Little Lane, listen, I'm on stream, so I'm not using your real name while I'm like on a stream. Yes, I was just saying you need to think of a name I can refer to you by. I called you Little Lane. My name is. There is a chat. Yes. Shh. Don't read everything out loud. Because not everything that's shown there is meant for them. Some of the things shown there are just meant for me. Like this is just for me. Oh. Yeah, that's from a previous stream. No, thank you, I know. Anyway, that's Little Lane, my daughter. She's just gotten home from school. She says school sucks. I don't know if you can hear her or not. Probably. You can hear my range selector, so I'm sure you can hear her. School sucks, she says. I remember those days.
Oh my gosh, you're a vtuber?
Is that... did I hit somebody and then stalled my truck?
How are you?
Yeah, it detects sound and moves the model's mouth. Please don't push anything or touch anything. Look, don't touch. Huh? The vtuber model is composited in a transparent layer and laid over top of the game footage. So my computer is capturing this screen right here and sending it by network to that computer, and then the program in the upper left is called Warudo, and it produces the image of the VTuber and lays it over the game. For instance, watch, you can do, sometimes I do this, where I set it to driver. That work? Yeah, not perfect. What happened there? It didn't line up right for some reason. I'll have to fix that later. It should line up so that it looks like he's in the car seat. But oops, it sat through the green light. Everybody behind me is surely very upset. TikTok?
I can make a TikTok.
How do you get the, I'm not opposed to it exactly, but how do you get the clips?
Your streams.
You just go on into my streams, and you'd have to watch like some really boring streams.
That's why you talk about interesting things.
Oh, I mean, I do talk about interesting things. The problem is that I don't have an audience yet, and so I'm saying most of my stream, therefore, is just me ranting about whatever is the current, news thing going on.
Well, have something interesting to say that we know, so I can
Okay. I will, we'll talk about it later. If you're going to be my TikTok social media manager.
I love to talk about real life things on the show.
You are not allowed to talk about anything that could identify who you are or where you are.
But everyone has a park near their house, right?
Yeah, don't use any specific names of a park. Yeah, the park nearby. What, today? Can you look in the upper right-hand corner of Meld how long it says I've been live. It's the thing in the upper right that's doing the video. Okay. I mean, she said she's going to be home about 5 or 5:30. Yeah, here, I guess it's fine. Yeah, fuck it. At 4 o'clock here, let me find some place to park and get dressed, and we will, I'll take you to the park to shoot. Whoop. We're going to put it in the right gear here. This will be a short stream today, I guess. Little Lane, who should think of a name so I can stop calling her Little Lane. Huh? No, I'm Big Lane. I mean, I don't go by Big Lane, but I am Big Lane. You're Little Lane. Because you're just a little kid. But yeah, let me, next rest stop I see, I'll pull over and say goodbye to my non-existent audience. And, I can't actually see the viewer numbers while I'm streaming. No, that's saying that it's monitoring one YouTube broadcast. Where is Somalia? She brings that up because she was looking at my chat history, and it shows a chat message from a previous stream is from Rudaz. And it says, "I am a streamer from Somalia. Much love, my friend." She's like, "Where even is Somalia?" And I believe West Africa. I mean, East Africa. I don't know, really. I think Northeast Africa. I don't fucking know, really. Upper. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really care about Somalia that much. At which point? Oh yeah, East Africa. Oh, we're in Roswell. Roswell, New Mexico? That's where the UFO crash. Well, whether or not you believe that the Roswell crash happened, Roswell is that town where it is purported to have perhaps happened. Make you a VTuber model? And do what with it? Come on, buddy. Dickhead. Get it moved. Fuck. Gotta sit through this red light now. There's streamers younger than 15. Yeah, 13 is generally where services, online services say you're not allowed to have an account over 13, or like under 13. Oh, well. Yeah, unfortunately, if you have a female VTuber avatar, it's gonna get looted on. Yeah. Yep. I mean, to be honest, there are men who have female VTuber avatars. Well, hang on. It's weird if... It's really weird when men pretend to be women. Like, they use a voice changer, they claim to be women. It's a little bit different in my mind when a VTuber uses a female avatar but is upfront about being a man. They're like, no, I'm not a girl, I'm a guy, I just wanted to use a female avatar. That's a little different. Well, because they're not pretending to be something they're not. They're just using an avatar that they want to look at, I guess. I don't know. It just seems a little different to me than straight up claiming to be a girl. But anyway, no, there are VTubers who are publicly well known that they are men, but they have a female avatar, and people still lewd, like, as you put it, goonify the avatar. Like, there's one VTuber called Rev Says Des, and he's very upfront about being a man, and people still make that kind of artwork about his model. There's always a million stops until I'm like, yeah, okay, let's find a stop. There's my truck.
I know if I were to be like or I wouldn't like be like humanoid definitely, but I can't decide if I would want to like. You brought up aliens earlier, but I've always had like a cute like aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Or like an alien.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what you'd do with it if you don't want to actually stream, but I'm not like opposed to making you one. Doesn't hurt. If you draw her first, it kind of makes it easier for me to get it as close to what you're looking for. No, I'm not playing hockey. I'll take you to watch you shoot, but I'm not playing hockey myself. Huh? No. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Little Lane, as I call her, until she thinks up a name. I don't know. Little Lane seems to think that if I started a TikTok, I would get a bigger audience. But I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Primarily because I'm not like streaming live to TikTok. It would just be for clips. I wonder if that would like really bring people to the live streams. Might be worth a try. We'll talk to her mom about it. Oh, you know, I wonder if an AI could help find sections to clip. Oh, what's that? I think that's Mrs. Carolina Lane. Oh God, running off the road. I have post notifications on for her. Talking about the evils of echo chambers. She's right. Echo chambers are bad. I mean, have you seen on Blue Sky, they have a thing where moderators can come by and just label your account as rude, and it reduces your reach. Like, it's like a shadow ban. It's crazy. Like, part of what makes X so wonderful is that everyone's kind of free to say what they want short of threats. or calling for actual violence. Way station, 1 mile open, and it's got rest bays.
Keep to the right, and then turn right. Turn right.
We're gonna do something absolutely fucking patently absurd here, because Little Lane wants me to take her to the local park. She is an avid hockey player, and she wants to do some shooting for a while. So we'll cut the stream. I was planning on this being like a 2, maybe 3 hour stream, but if Little Lane wants to go shoot at the park, we'll go shoot at the park.
Navigation resumed.
That's fine. We'll just park here. Alright, it was a very short stream, but it was still fun to see you all, and we'll see you all again next time. Hopefully not with a week break. Things just didn't align. I only have a couple of days a week where I can stream anyway, and things didn't line up for me last week, so didn't get a shot to stream, but yeah, hopefully not so long until we see each other again. But it was fun. It was a good time. Good to see everybody. So we will see you again next time, possibly later today even. Never know. Never know.